Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's video, I'm going to be reacting to all of my old guinea pig cages from the very beginning. Somewhere on the screen. When I first got Lucy and Savannah, I used a store-bought cage. It was a rabbit cage, definitely not ideal. The external measurements that were given was 18 by 40 inches based on calculation, but I can assure you it does not come up to 7.5 or 8 square feet. Given the fact that Lucy and Savannah were only 2 weeks old and fit in the size of my hand, or the palm of my hand, I'd say it was an okay choice for the time being as a temporary cage, not something you want to house adult guinea pigs in. It was an okay option. Would I go back to using a store-bought cage? Not unless I'm using it for travel purpose or for quarantine if they're really ill and they need to limit mobility to get better. Otherwise, I will not go back to doing a store-bought cage. Given the fact this was almost 2 years ago, when you go into pet stores now, there are some pet stores that actually have upgraded their size of cages to actually be an appropriate size. That could be discussed in a future video. On to the next cage that I used. This next one is not an actual cage. Once I adopted Mama Tokyo, which was Lucy and Savannah's biological pig mom, we obviously had to upgrade because 3 pigs would not fit into a store-bought cage, not comfortably, not where they can thrive. So I managed to go online and got a crib that I repurposed into a cage. The measurements for that was 28 by 56, the size of a crib mattress. That was the size of my cage, just shy of being the equivalent of a 2x4 using 14-inch grids, and just shy of being the preferred size for 3 adult guinea pigs. But at that point, Lucy and Savannah were still babies, so we were able to make it work for about 5 or 6 months. Now let's take a look into the actual cage. So there is a miniature little snack shack log with hay stuffed in there. I see 2 bowls of pellets, fleece lining, which is great. It looks like there's the fleece forest that I had made into what I used to call Fitz's Guinea Garage, because I separated it into 3 sections, 3 little mini fleece forests, so that I was able to maximize their running space. Not shown in the photograph, but there was 2 water bottles and 2 little tunnels, which they quickly outgrew. After using that for about 4 to 5 months, I then upgraded to a CNC cage. Shown in this picture is a CNC cage that was used for Eliza and Jane. And there is a fleece forest there, a plastic Heidi tunnel, cardboard Heidi, some foraging enrichment toys to chew on, 2 water bottles, and there was 1 food dish. So that was a 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd like to say a 4.5 by 2. 4.5 by 2 using 14-inch grid, so great size for 2 pigs in this one. The trio, which was Mama Tokyo, Lucy, and Savannah, they were in a 5 by 2. Nope, I don't have it on hand. But moving along from that, all we've done was continue to upgrade their cages. We eliminated hay racks, me being me. I started using either hay bags or hay piles. They're all on fleece line. You've all seen updated photos of my cage rhinos recently. If you haven't, I'll link it in the iCards. But this just goes to show that we all start from somewhere. We don't all know the important information right off the hop. And as time goes on, we learn what is needed for our guinea pigs to thrive. Current me talking to old me about our first cage, which was that store-bought cage. Girl, what the heck were you thinking? You should know by now, guinea pigs need 8 square feet minimum. Old me. But they were only babies and they would escape out of a CNC cage. What was I supposed to do? Well, girl, you could have gotten the grids from tabby cages. They have bars that go all across vertically rather than just the square grids. There's many options you could have done to still provide them the minimum space. Don't worry, it was a temporary solution that they got out for at least 4 to 5 hours daily exercise throughout the day. Okay, well, I did not know that. I'm so sorry. I should not have judged you so quickly. Right, you shouldn't have judged me that quick. But I forgive you. It's okay. Thank you for teaching me the basics of proper guinea pig care. Anytime. So I realize that might not have been the most exciting skit, but you know what? I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you all soon. Bye for now.